Everybody, 7 here, and welcome to part 22 of my Dragon Quest VIII walkthrough. In this part we are currently in Peregrine Key, and we have just cleared out the town of items and gotten the alchemy pot. So what we're going to do now is we were going to make the Thief's Key. We had that in the pot while we were collecting the items. So if you want to finish it fast, all you have to do is go over here on the side until you will hear, you can just run against the side, and you will hear that ding right there. And that means that the mix is finished. Every time that you mix something, that's what will happen. So whenever I'm showing you something to be mixing, unless it's something we're going to do constantly, which will come in later with potions, stuff like that, then unless that happens, I'll just be running on the side and editing it to just show you what we'll be making. So go into the alchemy pot. He'll tell you it's the moment of truth. You've made the Thief's Key. He'll go on about how great it is, and you'll get the Thief's Key. And this is a very, very, very useful item. So now we can make the second item, which is a Snakeskin Whip for Jessica, if you're using whips. So first of all, remove her whip, and then go into the alchemy pot. You can't put equipped items into the alchemy pot, you have to remove them first. So then you can go into the pot and go to the bag and get that second scale shield that we had bought in Port Prospect. The other one you should have equipped onto Jessica, and put that in with her original whip. And then here's where I edit it. And after you run around, come back, you'll have a Snakeskin Whip. And you'll see that little smooth editing there. That's how I'm going to do it when I make something in the alchemy pot. So now you'll have that. And then now the third thing that you're going to want to make. I was a little messing around a little bit there, sorry. Go into the hero's inventory, and first of all move that whip to Jessica and equip it. Then go back into the hero's inventory and remove his leather hat, and do the same for Yangus, because we're about to upgrade those into feathered hats, or feathered caps, I think it's called. Okay, so then go back into the alchemy pot again. Put in that leather hat and a Chimaera wing. And you're going to let that mix. So once again, just run against the wall or something. You'll come back. Feathered cap. It is cap. So you'll get one, so then go to Yangus's inventory, get his leather hat and a Chimaera wing. Pop that in there. And then you'll get a second one after you run around again. So then you'll have both of those, and that's all the mixing we're going to do for right now. But a little later on in this part, we're going to get some free stuff out of some locked chests using that Thief's Key. And we'll mix something else. So equip one of them onto the hero. Put one of them in the Yangus's and equip that. So now what you can do is make good use of that Thief's Key. You can come over here and talk to this guy. He'll say all of his stuff's locked up. So what do? You can unlock it for him. Just unlock all this stuff. You'll get a boomerang. He'll tell you that you can have all the contents of his chests. Which makes no sense at all, because he was trying to open up shop, but whatever. You get 200 gold. Nice little bonus there. And then you'll get your first mini medal. And what those are, a little bit later on after we get the ship. It's quite a bit later on, actually. You can move this Thief's Key back into the bag, by the way. A little bit later on, you'll find a castle, and someone there will be rewarding you, named Princess Minnie. she rewards you with some very nice items for bringing a certain amount of mini-metals, so we'll be finding all of them. Okay, I tried to use a Chimaera wing to warp to Farebury, but for some reason it's not working in town. I don't remember that being a problem ever, but okay. So you can just leave town, walk out the other side of the inn. And if you feel like training Jessica a little bit, since she's a little lower level, then feel free to do so. Okay. So now that we have warped to Farebury, just enter the door. This will be the main door. Just go up to the weapon shop. And sorry, yeah, I realize this might be a little laggy, by the way. Don't go into the main door, go around to the side. And go in this back door. You may remember these chests from part 2. So unlock these. You'll get a dagger and a Cypress stick. And those two just happen to be right next to each other. By some strange cosmic force, they can also be fashioned into an iron lance. So that is the next thing we're going to be doing. Since I use spears with most bosses on the hero, it'll come in quite handy. To have this nice little iron lance. So just run around in the weapon shop back room there. And eventually, you will get the iron lance. So now you can just, I'm just going in there to show you that it's there. I didn't mean to hit X there, I wasn't being an idiot. Okay, so now you can leave the weapon shop, and we're gonna go get one more chest. This one is in the church. You might also remember this one. We went past that a couple times. Just go into the back room, and then go straight across again. And it's right here. And this will contain your second mini medal. If you followed this guide, then we should already have enough mini medals by the time we actually get to the castle and can get our rewards, that we'll be able to get, I think, 2 of the rewards. And then a lot of the other ones are really close to that, so. Now what you're going to do is exit back out of the front door. And we're going to have one more chest to get using the Thief's Key. There's a lot of backtracking in this guide. There's 2 other keys that we can get. And so we're going to be backtracking through a lot of the world when we do get those keys to gain chests, and also when we get to the Monster League there'll be some, I'll just explain that later when we get that far. I'm using some holy water so I don't have to battle the stupid little annoying monsters that I can kill in like one turn. So just go east towards the river, and then when you hit the river, go south and follow the ridge, and you'll see this treasure chest right here in no time. And this here contains mini medal number 3. So now, that about does it for this part. I'm just going to warp back to Peregrine Key, and then we'll be able to continue on with the story from there. The next place we're going to be going to is not too far, and there's a lot of events that unfold there. So, yeah, just get into Peregrine Key here and go in the inn, and that about does it. So, thanks for watching. And like I said, in the next part, we're going to get some more chests and head on to the next town. Not really a town, but whatever. So, yeah, thanks.